Hey, what's up, fellas? How we doing? Man, Antonelli here. Just finished up some fall baseball and wanted to make a quick video for you guys today. So today's video is on daily learning and the importance of doing some studying, doing some learning as a player. This isn't just for coaches. Obviously, for coaches, it's important to continue to learn and be a lifelong learner. But for players as well, I think it's really, really important to take 30 minutes a day and try to learn something new about the game that you didn't know before. One thing about today is that there is a ton of information that you can easily get for free. So there's YouTube where, we throw up tons of videos every day for you guys to learn from. There's podcasts, there's books, there's websites, there's not a lack of information, right? Not all of it is always good information, but there is information out there and you can sift through it and find the good stuff. But it is so important as a player to really take time to learn, whether it's mechanics, you're a pitcher and you're trying to develop a pitch. If you're looking to throw a slider, there's more videos out there. You can find so many major league pitchers, coaches, professional coaches, college coaches that spend time online, whether it's YouTube or whatever, Twitter, Instagram, all this stuff, that are teaching players how to throw different pitches, how to grip the ball, mentality type stuff. If you're a hitter, you can easily get pretty much every hitter in the big leagues and study their mechanics and see what they're doing. Fielders, catchers, anything. And so, again, take advantage of it and learn the game and learn how the best players in the world are moving their bodies and mechanically what they're doing. I'll give you a quick story on me. When I was, I've told this a couple times, for most of my life, I always hit, right? So I was a pretty good hitter, high school, younger than high school, then high school and college. I always just kind of hit. Never really went in a slump for very long. Got the pro ball, hit the first couple years, then all of a sudden, I get to AAA and my swing kind of falls apart and I don't hit. I did not have a good year hitting. Hit like 220. And I couldn't figure out what the hell I was doing. So people would come up to me and say, hey man, just go back to what you used to do. Just go back to doing, take your normal swing. Well, I had no idea what my normal swing was because I never really studied anything. I never looked at my swing. I never studied swings. And so when I tried to figure out, I started looking at my mechanics at that point, and I started saying, okay, let's look and see what I'm doing. What are other guys doing? And because I had never really studied it before, I couldn't see anything. I never looked at a major league player hit. I watched games and stuff, but I never studied film. I never watched them in slow motion. I never did any of that stuff. And so it was really difficult for me to figure it out and get better and figure out, okay, what do I have to do? Because I didn't know what I was doing. I didn't know what anyone else was doing because I never really took time to learn. Now, back then it was a little different. There wasn't, YouTube really wasn't huge yet, and there wasn't a ton of that stuff. But, I could have found information somewhere, and I just didn't do it. Nowadays, there's no excuses. There's info everywhere. And so regardless of position, you need to take advantage of learning the game and learning the mechanics of whatever position it is you're playing so that you can be your own best coach. You don't have to rely on someone else to tell you. You can start to learn that stuff and you can coach yourself, even from a young age. So I think it's really important to make sure you take 30 minutes a day. It doesn't have to be every day, maybe every couple of days. And try to learn something new about the game. It's going to help you without a doubt in the long run for sure. But for me, that's the best way to go about making adjustments is you have to learn, you have to see a bunch of people do it. And by watching the best players, that's what I've done. That's how I've kind of taught myself more about the swing. Watch the best players and see what they're doing. What are the common themes between all of them? And you will no doubt be able to help yourself by doing that. So hopefully that makes sense. Appreciate you guys watching. Let me know if you have any questions in the comment section below. Subscribe to the channel if you're not done so already. Give us a thumbs up. I'd really appreciate that. Check out our Instagram, Antonelli Baseball, our Twitter feed, Antonelli9. And that's all I got, guys. Thank you again for watching. I appreciate it, and we'll talk to you later.